Hello and welcome to the Intel Brief. Today is Friday, 31 October, or Halloween for those enjoying the day. I'm your host Daniel, and today we're going to talk about the APEC summit has started after Trump and Xi agreed to a trade truce. The main suspects in the Louvre heist have been arrested, and Prince Andrew has been stripped of his royal titles and residence. So firstly, Chinese President Xi Jinping will take center stage at the annual Pacific Rim Summit of Leaders in South Korea on Friday, as he expected to hold talks with Canada, Japan, and Thailand counterparts after securing a fragile trade deal with US President Donald Trump. The agreement, which was struck just before Trump left South Korea, skipping the main 2 days of the Asia-Pacific Economic Conference, will halt further curbs on China's exports of rare earth metals or minerals that threaten to jam up global supply chains. So what? I think this is a pretty good sign for the US economy and basically the world, because China wasn't just affecting the US with these issues within rare earth minerals, as I think we've talked about this fucking like 4 or 5 times now. It was affecting everybody. It was affecting, like, I think the German car industry was really suffering because they've stopped shipping certain chipboards back that required rare earth minerals. But yeah, so significant move, and hopefully it kind of opens the pipeline again for high tech and like high industry stuff to be made. Additionally, I hope this is a lesson for leaders that they need to secure their own rare earth mineral supply chains. Even just the West, like if the West can become self-sufficient in supplying rare earth minerals to themselves, then that's a massive step in the right direction, in my opinion. It really needs to be done because, as shown, if you cross the Chinese, they can just turn the tap off. And that's how supply chain works. So, yeah, hopefully it's a good lesson for all leaders in the West. And next, 5 more suspects have been arrested in connection with the Louvre Museum jewellery heist in France, the Paris prosecutor said on Thursday. Among those arrested is the man considered to be the prime suspect, the prosecutor said, and she added that none of the loot from the brazen theft, worth around 88 million euros, has been recovered. In the statement, she said searches last night and overnight did not allow us to find any of the goods. The goods. That's a weird way of putting it. So what? There's nothing really to add here. I just added it because it's of interest as a pretty like high profile event, and one that no doubt will be made into a movie at some point. But yeah, interesting they haven't found the stuff. Maybe it's already been sold and the thieves have, been paid in like crypto or something, or they've hidden it for their eventual release from prison. But no doubt France will be putting the pressure on all of the suspects so that at least one of them will flip for, a lighter sentence. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. If it's out of their control, then it might be gone, which would be pretty sad for France. And lastly, Buckingham Palace has said that Britain's King Charles III has begun the formal process of stripping Prince Andrew of his remaining titles and evicting him from the royal residence, the Royal Lodge. He will now be known as Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. Andrew is the younger brother of King Charles and the second son of the late Queen Elizabeth II, and has faced mounting pressure over his behaviour and ties to US sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein. Earlier this month, he was forced to stop using the title of Duke of York. So what? Again, nothing really much to add here. I just found it interesting that, he's getting completely removed. What is interesting is, what does the royal family know that isn't currently public? Like, he all of a sudden said he was going to stop using his title, the Duke of York, which kind of came out of nowhere. After some more information from the Epstein case was reportedly about to be released, and then shortly after this happened. So, maybe he's come clean with the royal family about what really went on and what might be coming out in the near future, which would probably be pretty damning. Yeah, I think there was another picture that was confirmed to have been taken in one of the royal houses or in the backyard of like a royal residence, where Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell and Brett Weinstein, the music sex dude, I don't know, weirdo, were seen in the backyard. So, yeah. He's clearly pretty heavily involved in that weird world. But I don't know. Hopefully more comes out in the future because the world deserves to know and wants to know. And, we should keep asking questions on this case because it's clearly very deeply ingrained within certain parts of society around the world. Anyway, that's been the Intel Brief. I've been your host, Daniel, and I'll see you again tomorrow. See you. No, not tomorrow. Monday. Bye.